Hello, welcome to ICSE English Academy. Before I commence today's explanation, I would like to thank each and every one of you for watching all these videos. I request you kindly to subscribe the channel, encourage me to upload more and more videos. Alright, without much delay, let us commence the lesson. This Act 2, Scene 2 of Julius Caesar is set in the house of Julius Caesar. He will be in his nightgown and he is too much disturbed because his wife Calpurnia has dreamt a terrible dream and she was crying, somebody is murdering Caesar, help, help, like that she was shouting. There was thunder and lightning, too much of disturbance in the nature also. So he was very much disturbed. So this is the backdrop. Now the scene starts. Julius Caesar says, "Neither heaven nor earth is at peace today. Calpurnia in her dream is terribly afraid. She was screaming for help. Oh, help, somebody has murdered Caesar." She was crying. "Who is there?" He will call for a servant. Then the servant enters. "Yes, my lord," he asks. "Go to the priest immediately and tell him to sacrifice an animal." The servant will say, "Yes, my lord." He will go away. Then Caesar thinks within himself, whatever may be the circumstances of the nature, Caesar shall go forth to the Senate house today, and he cannot stay at home like a coward. So he was getting ready to go to the Senate house. Then immediately his wife Calpurnia enters. "My lord Caesar, do you want to go to the Senate house today?" "No, you will not go to the Senate house at any cost. You have to stay at home." Then Caesar questions why I shouldn't go. For that Calpurnia says, "I have heard from the watchmen saying that there are so many unnatural things which are happening at Rome. Everybody is talking about it. A lioness has given birth to cubs on the street. The graves have opened up. The dead bodies are coming out of the graves. And in the cloud, a fierce battle is taking place among different ranks of squadrons and other officers. It's a full-fledged battle. And the noise is heard till Rome. Because of that battle, the blood is drizzling into the capital. And not only that, the horses neigh, the deceased men are groaning, the ghosts are shrieking on the streets of Rome. Caesar, my lord, I don't believe in any kind of superstitions normally. But all these things which are happening in the Rome, it indicates something which is very, very dangerous." For which Caesar says, if at all those things are happening, it is not just for Caesar. It is happening universally. It is an indication for the entire universe. Then why should I be scared? Why should I be afraid? Like a coward, I cannot stay at home. And he says, "Cowards die many times before their death. The valiant never taste of death but once." Which means the cowards usually they'll be so scared for each and every silly thing. They'll be so scared of death. Every time they feel as if they are very near to death, even for the small situations which they cannot face. But the brave men are not like that. They even at the most difficult situation, they will face the world bravely. They are not scared of death at all. So here, with so much of self-confidence, Caesar will say, I am not a coward. Indirectly, he says. But Calpurnia requests him, no, all these unnatural things which are happening at Rome indicates that some kind of danger is awaiting. And many a times when a beggar dies, there won't be any changes in the environment. But when a prince dies, the whole nature will indicate that. That is what happening at Rome. Please, Caesar, do not go to Senate house. I beg you. Then when she says something dangerous is going to happen today at Rome, Caesar says, I am not scared of danger at all. Danger will be at the back of me. But if the danger comes in front of my face, it vanishes like anything. It will disappear within no time. And then he says, danger and myself are born at the same time. We are like the two lions. We are born at the same time. But I am elder. I am more dangerous than the danger itself. So I am not a coward. I will not hide in the house. I will threaten the danger itself. So Caesar shall set forth to Senate house. Then Calpurnia says, your self-confidence, you have consumed the confidence within yourself. So you have lost your wisdom. So which she indirectly tells that all your wisdom has been consumed with your self-confidence. Which means, though you are intelligent, now you are not using your wisdom because you have become overconfident. You are not ready to take the advice of anybody. Caesar, please think and take a decision. At least for my sake, think that you are not a coward, you are not going for your sake, it is for my sake. She will kneel down in front of Caesar and she will say, let us send Mark Antony in place of you, and so that Mark Antony will represent you. Then Caesar thinks, okay, he will think to listen to the words of Caesar. But even before that, what happens is the servant re-enters. And he also gives a message that when all the Caesar questions him, what happened with that animal sacrifice? And that servant tells him, when all the entrails means the internal organs of the beast. The beast was offered to the god, it was cut off, and when all the organs of the internal organs of that beast was poured on the earth, the heart was missing. That's the message given by the servant. Then it is such a grave, inauspicious woman where the heart itself was missing. But that incident also, he will predict in his own way. Caesar thinks that God has given symbolically that the heartless beast indicates cowardice. Even the God will not like a person who is a coward. He is like an animal without heart. So Caesar thinks, I will not sit like a coward, I have to go to the Senate house. But when Calpurnia knelt down in front of him, she requested him in so many ways not to go to the Senate house. He will think, yes, she was his lovable wife, so he will think, all right, Calpurnia, I will listen to you. In place of me, I will send Mark Antony to convey the message to the Senate house. He will tell like that. So when Julius Caesar was thinking not to go to the Senate house in order to please Calpurnia. Exactly at the same time, Decius Brutus will come. And you all know who is Decius Brutus. He is one of the major conspirator who promised them that at any cost he is going to bring Caesar to the Senate house. So Decius Brutus will enter, and Brutus will come there. He will greet Caesar. "Hail to thee, Caesar," he says. "Good morrow, Caesar." Even Caesar wishes him back. "Oh, Brutus, you have come at the right time. You carry my..." And Decius Brutus will tell Caesar, "Caesar, I have come here in order to take you to the Senate house. All the Senate members are waiting to meet you. So, I am here to take you to the Senate house." But already Caesar has told Calpurnia that he was not going on that day to Senate house. So he will say, "No, Decius, today I am not coming to Senate house. Anyway, you have come. You carry the message and tell the senators that Caesar is not going to come today." Then Decius Brutus questions him, "What is the cause? What is the reason? At least you tell me that. Because if you don't tell me the reason or cause for not coming to the Senate house, if I don't tell anything in front of them, I will become a laughing stock in front of them." For that, Caesar reacts, "No, it is my will. My will says that I will not go to Senate house. My own will says I will not go to Senate house." That's enough. You give that reason only, that Caesar is not willing to come to Senate house. That's enough. That reason is sufficient. Go and tell the same thing to the Senate members. Then Calpurnia says, "At least tell Caesar is not well. That's why he is not coming." Immediately Caesar becomes wild. He says, "Why should I tell a lie to those wise men of the senators? Because I have fought so many battles." He refers them as the greybeards, that is, wise men of the Senate house. "Why should I tell a lie? In the past, I have fought many battles alone, and I am such a man with so much of bravery. Should I tell a lie in front of them? No, Decius, you just tell that I am not willing. So I am not coming to the Senate house." Then once again Caesar calls him, "Decius, since you are very close to me, I love you very much. Let me tell you the actual reason. See, this is my wife Calpurnia. She had a terrible dream at night. Previous night, she dreamt that my statue is pouring blood like a fountain with so many spouts. The blood is gushing out through many spouts like a fountain, and the lusty Romans, they're washing their hands, they're bathing in my fresh, pure blood." She is scared. She thinks that it is such a bad woman and it is very dangerous for me. That's why she has requested me not to go to the Senate house. Immediately, this Decius Brutus, who was so very cunning, who has planned so much to take him to the Senate house, says, "Oh, Caesar, it is such a good and fortunate dream for you. It is misinterpreted by Calpurnia. See, your statue pouring blood like fountain with different so many pipes indicates the glory of Rome, which means that you have brought back the glory, you have revived the success of Rome, And all those Romans with the smiling faces, they are washing their hands in your blood, fresh blood, with the tinctures, the stains, the kerchiefs, etc. Indicates that they praise you. They are willing to be associated with you always, and they just want to appreciate your fame. They want to have those stained kerchiefs as a memento, as mementos, as the badges for them to have it like a prize worthy thing. So it is like a badges for them, it's like a mementos for them. That's why they are enjoying, they're washing their hands in your blood. Such a good fortunate dream has been misinterpreted by Calpurnia. Then Caesar felt, oh, you have expounded the dream in a very nice manner. Is it so? Then Brutus says, yes, Caesar, of course it is true. I want to give you one more hint. I want to give you one more good news. All the Senate members are waiting to give you the crown. They want to make you the king. That's why they are waiting, and they have sent word through me. If you don't come, they might change their mind. They might think, oh, this is Caesar, he is so afraid of the dreams. So next time he may ask the Senate to cancel the meeting, Senate meeting, to get it cancelled till his wife gets a good dream. So sarcastically he is degrading Caesar right in front of him. Then Caesar started laughing and said, yes, Decius, you have given the right meaning for the dream. And he shouted at Calpurnia, what, Calpurnia, so foolishly you have misinterpreted the dream. Now I have determined to go. Get me my robe. I have to go along with Decius Brutus. Then he gets ready. By that time, all these conspirators, one by one, Cinna, Casca, Metellus, Cimber, Trebonius, Publius comes first to wish Caesar. Everyone will get in along with Brutus also. And Caesar will wish each and everyone, because he is so ignorant. He doesn't know what plan they have it in store for him. And he says, oh, all of you have come at this time so early. Come, let us have some wine. Let me share some wine with all of you. Like friends, we will go to the Senate house. And he tells, Casca, Cinna, Metellus, Cimber, all of you stay very close to me. Because I have an hour's talk. I want to talk to you people. So if you stay close to me, I will remember that I should address you. Then Metellus Cimber, he goes near Brutus and he whispers, I will stay very close to you, Caesar. Later, all your friends only will regret why this Metellus Cimber was standing so close to Caesar. Here, Caesar will not understand why he is referring like that. But the people who watch the drama will already know the intention of this Metellus Cimber, that he is going to kill Caesar. That's why he was waiting and he wants to stay very close to Caesar. That will be studied in the next coming acts. So he doesn't know. But by that time Mark Antony also comes, and he wishes Mark Antony, he praises Mark Antony, and all of them, he tells all of them, come, all of you, what is the time, he asks, and Brutus will say, I think it's Brutus, he says the clock has struck 8, and all of them will have wine together, and like friends, all of them want to go. By that time, Brutus says, he, with a lot of grief in his heart, he expresses, Caesar, you are not able to make out the people who are speaking to you now. You are believing them. Whatever they are speaking, you are thinking it will happen in the same way, but it is not so, Caesar. They are not the same as they appear to you. So he has the grief in his heart, and he knows what is going to happen, but he is not expressing because he also has become one with those conspirators. So finally, what all of them will decide, okay, let us go together to the Senate house. They all will exit. Here the act 2 scene 2 will end. Once again, I request you, please subscribe and motivate me to upload more and more videos. In my next video, I will be clubbing both scene 3 and scene 4 because they are very short compared to act 2 scene 2. So scene 3 and scene 4 will be uploaded in my next video. Please watch it and encourage me. Once again, thanks to all of you. Bye till then.